Hi, everybody. This is Mommy Loves Bags, and I'm bringing to you my beautiful new bag. This is the Grenelle. I think that's how it's pronounced. This is in the PM. It does also come in the MM size. There is a white, this pink, which is, I believe, rose ballerine. There is a beautiful black and a beautiful red. However, this is the PM size. I would have definitely have gotten the MM size, but the rose ballerine only comes in this size. It only comes in the PM. So I really, really wanted this in this color, and I'm so glad I did. I just got her yesterday, so I'm not, maybe I'll come back with a wear and tear if you're interested. This is Epi Leather. It is from a new seller. Please go check me out on Instagram. I've already talked about this bag. I've done a kind of WFI, what fits inside, just to give you a general idea. And so I always suggest go follow me on Instagram because I put a lot of things there. I get more in depth. I get to talk to you on a regular basis. Remember, if we get to 1,000 subscribers on here, I will be doing a giveaway. And I am considering doing a small giveaway on my Instagram when we get to 3,000 subscribers on Instagram. So please follow me at those two places. So let's get into this beauty, and then I will talk to you about the seller towards the end. So it comes with, this is one of the things I do love about it. It comes with this beautiful luggage tag. Look how cute that is. It does come in silver hardware, which I am a silver hardware fan. Now, a lot of LV comes in the gold hardware, which I'm not a big fan of. As you can see, all my jewelry, even including my wedding rings, are silver. So I love that this comes in the silver and this beautiful rose poudre. So there are obviously several ways that you can carry this bag. It is handheld, what's wrong with me? Handheld, which I love handheld bags. I just think they look so chic, and it's just a nice way to carry it. Also, you can tell that I am a rounder, more voluptuous woman, so I can easily carry her on the crook of my arm, no problem. And then she has this beautiful strap, and I love the strap because you can tell it is a pretty thick, I would say a medium thickness in size, and it does taper. Okay, which is very similar to the Montaigne. The Montaigne has this similar strap. This is also another thing I love about the bag, is that this is a detachable strap. So I'm going to take this off so that it doesn't distract us, but I do want to show you the beautiful hardware. It has LV here at the very top. I hope you can see that. And it's a swivel hardware, and it has it on both sides, and it's like a claw, okay? So I love that aspect about the bag, that this is easy just to hook on and off of the bag. And I'm going to take it off again so that it doesn't distract us. But I am loving this strap. It is so comfortable. And I like it when I'm just hand carrying it, that it just hangs down, kind of like an accessory. So I put that off to the side. On the very top, it has 4 rivets, kind of like a classic flap on Chanel bags, and each of the rivets does say Louis Vuitton. I don't know if I'm going to be able to, yeah, you can see that. Each of those rivets says Louis Vuitton. The actual, I don't know what you would call this, does not say anything. The handle has Louis Vuitton on the top. I don't know if you'll be able to see that. I'm sorry that it's dark. Let me see if I can raise this. It might give us a little bit more light. Yeah, there we go. Apologies. So it does say Louis Vuitton there on the top handle. It's kind of faint. The glazing is gorgeous on both sides of the handle. The luggage tag says Louis Vuitton Paris. And let's see, yeah, you can open it, and you can actually use it as a functioning luggage tag. So I love that. So the bottom has feet, which I think a lot of us love that. And let's see, each of the feet say Louis Vuitton. And it has this, like, I don't know how to describe this. It's almost like a butt, and you'll see it on the inside how it looks. The back is plain. Oh, wouldn't it be great if this was like the MM Clooney and had a little pocket back here? I would love that. That is a bag that I was very much interested in. This is, in my opinion, very similar to the Clooney, except for this big LV here. And I was worried about the size of the Clooney BB. Someone did say it was rather small. I think this one is definitely bigger. Now, in terms of what fits, I would definitely say that this fits a little bit more than the Pochette Métis. So if you have that, I do have that bag in the reverse, and this one definitely fits a little bit more. Okay, so I think that's everything for the outside of the bag. Hope that gives you a good look. Okay, and again, this is an epi leather. I don't know, some people like that. I don't understand it, but what have you. So let's open her up. And again, this is a magnet here. And what I love about it, you can see, it's very kind of similar to the, if you've seen my review of the YSL Collage bag, this has a kind of a similar lip to the button. You see the button. Sorry, I think the shine on it is kind of getting, and then there's a little lip here, and this little lip helps you to find this button. So it does take some kind of getting used to. There are times when I do have to look, you know, but it will help you that there's that lip to kind of catch the bag. And then you'll know you've caught it because this won't open. And I believe there are also some magnets here in this part of the flap, and also here within the bag to help keep that closed. All right, so it has this like reddish, kind of orangish red inside material. It's like a kind of a microfiber. It reminds me again of the Pochette Métis material on the inside, although I feel like it's not as soft. It's a little bit, I don't know how to explain it, but it's not as soft, but it is still a nice material. Now mine does say, and I guess I can show it to you more when I pull it out, but it says made in Spain, which I notice is very common for this bag. And it's just one giant compartment. And then in the back, as you'll see, it has a zip that goes all the way the length of the bag. And we'll look at that at the end. So this is a what's in my bag, but mostly to show you what fits inside, right? So let me show you what of course, I'm going to keep the things that I reach for the most at the very top, which is going to be my wallet. I think this is the perfect size wallet for bags like this. I love this for my smaller bags. I have found that this is all I need, is the Azure Zippy coin purse. As you've probably seen in many of my videos, my favorite part is that pink interior. And I think I've shown everybody before, it has a middle compartment that fits a lot of cards. You have this area where you can put coins and dollar bills, receipts. It has 1, 2, 3 card slots here, and this back top card slot holds kind of the most. And then you have the same on the other side. So this is a great wallet, in my opinion, my favorite. I have sold other wallets. This is all I need. I do want to get this in maybe a monogram or a Ben. All right, and then next up on the top again, because I'm going to be packing this the way I would use it, and what I would reach for the most is my keys. So this is the Rose Ballerine. Love this thing. I think this is a great piece for anybody to have. The glazing looks pretty good. The button, it's hanging in there. It's not the best, but that is my fault. I have not taken care of it. So these two items were on the top, and here's what it looks like. Okay, so next here are my sunglasses, and I have found that just, you know, I've scratched up these sunnies so much that I just kind of, I don't even use a case anymore. Oftentimes I'll just put them inside my bag and make sure they're at the very top to try to avoid problems. But this is also great. It's a Key Australia case. They come in a lot of different colors. You can see where it says Key Australia. And so here's my sunnies. We've seen them before. They are my favorite. They are the gold. Okay. And so I just keep them in here and keep them at the top because I am in Texas, so I have to wear these quite often. Let's see what else there is. So I think you can tell this is, I mean, I could probably fit a little bit more, you know, and if I were to take out certain things, it would work. So there's my clay. I also tend to put my clay in the pocket Here is my tech pouch. So this is I've shown it many, many times. I've had it for many years. This is a bucket pochette. It came with the bucket bags from the 90s. It's a great canvas. I got this from Apple Product on a Japanese consignment store. And it's just a kind of a throwaway pouch. And so I put my tech stuff in here. I've shown it before. Lots of wires, stuff for my Apple Watch, headphones, charging stuff. So there's that. And that's a good size. That's bigger than the mini pochette. Right, let's see what else. Then I have one of my favorite things that I found about a month ago. I don't want to, let me take, I'm not going to go into this deeply, but this is a Hobonichi Weeks, and it's a great size, you know, that, let me show you a blank area here. So I love the Hobonichi Weeks. I'm usually a passion planner girl, but during the summer, my schedule is not as intense. So this is perfect for over the summer. And then come August, when I start back at school and my kids start at school, my daughter's going to college, then I'll go back to my passion planner. So that fits in there nicely. What else do we have here? Then we have my phone. Okay, this is the this is the XS Plus. So this shows you that if you have a 7 Plus, 8 Plus, the 10, it will fit in here without any problems. And then the last thing down in there is my junk drawer. Oh no, I also have my rollerball. I love the company that makes these. They smell exactly like the real thing, but for a fraction of the price. I'll list them down below on eBay. They are amazing. I highly recommend them. So then here is my junk drawer. It was at the very bottom. I'll show you through the bag in just a minute. So usually all these items fit in my Toiletry 19. And so when I'm carrying my Neverfull or my Aina, my bigger bags, I use my Toiletry 19 as my catch-all, as my junk drawer. And that way you don't have all these items floating around in the bag. And so I just have, Neosporin, because my kids, they fall, they get hurt. I have lippies. I have contact solution. I have a lip pencil. I have a Tide to Go. This thing is amazing. I keep some pins in here. Love me pins. I have a small thing of lotion, some more lippies. Because I'm a planner nerd, I have some washi tape. I have you've seen this a million times in all of my What's in My Bags, my Marie Antoinette pill case, my Dior lippy. These are great. I always tell you, pick these up from Chick-fil-A, the Purell. They are perfect to carry around whenever you don't have your hand sanitizer, which I'm low on right now. And the last thing is my lippy. So all that stuff was in this junk drawer. Let's just throw it back in here. And of course, I love my Toiletry 19, and it could fit in here, but it would take up a good bulk of room. I love this because, yeah, it's childish. I got this with an order. Somebody sent it to me on an order I placed on Mercari, and I like how malleable it is, right? Like it can move, and so it's easy to kind of, put in different bags, particularly small bags. Okay, so that was it. I had my junk drawer. I had my key clay, my sunglasses, my 6-ring key holder. I want you to be able to see everything. I had my phone in there. I had my bucket pochette, my zippy coin, and I also had my Hobonichi Weeks. So that was all those were all the things that were in my bag, that fit in this bag. And and my perfume. And I probably could have fit a little bit more, but this was comfortable to me. And I think that's a great everyday bag. So let me show you now. I'm going to move these items over. So let me talk about the bag. The inside of the bag, as I showed you, has a zipper pocket. And actually, I do have something in there. I have a mirror. But where I normally like to put in that zipper pocket is like my clay. And let me just show you so you can kind of get an idea of how deep that is. You see it? There's my clay down there. So it runs the length of the bag, and the depth is not, let's see, it doesn't go all the way down to the bottom of the bag, but let's see if my Hobonichi Weeks will fit in there, because that will tell us lengthwise. I don't think my Hobonichi is going to fit in there. It's a little too long. Let me see. I don't want to force it. Yeah, it'll fit. So my Hobonichi Weeks will fit in there. It's snug, and there's just a little space at the top. Can you see? I'm sorry, the light is not that great. Hopefully that just gives you an idea of how deep that pocket is. It's a good length. It's about the length of my Hobonichi Weeks, and it's about the size of the Hobonichi Weeks. And then it has that symbol. Mine says made in Spain. I don't know if you can see that. Here's the rivets on the back side of the handle. And that is it. That is the bag. So I ordered this, and it came to me 6 days later by EMS, which is unusual because EMS, you know, has been fickle lately. It used to be where it would take 4 to 5 days EMS. But in the last month, it's been taking a lot longer. So I was really, really happy when I ordered this, and 6 days later, it appeared. I do have the name of the seller on my Instagram, so I highly suggest you take a look at that. And I also talk about what kind of, I can also talk about there what kind of payment they take. I think this is an excellent everyday bag. It looks small, but looks are deceiving. All that is all I need and more for the day. Let's see, what else? I would suggest that no matter what, when it comes to a seller, always do your own research. I'm telling you my experience, and there could be other experiences out there. But I do find that I believe personally this is a good seller. I do rate them well, and I would say that it would be great to give them a try. Sometimes it's best to, you know, have a small leather good and start out there. I do believe they take, I'll talk about this more in my Instagram. I feel safer talking about it there than here. But thank you so much. I hope you enjoyed this, and have a good day. Please don't forget to give me a thumbs up. Please subscribe when we get to that 1,000 subscribers, like I said, on Instagram. If we get to 3,000, I will do a giveaway. Bye.